Hey, Dustin with BTS Lighting here. I want to show you a rundown of this new product we're carrying here. It's new headlight bucket assembly kit, and this is for trucks like the Kenworth W900 or T800, the old Freightliner Classics, Western Star 4900. Trucks like that are going to have the side-by-side 4x6 sealed beam with the bucket that goes through the fenders. And this is a direct replacement for any of those. It bolts right in, and it's built OEM quality. This is not some cheap Chinese where your front chrome is going to start flaking off in 6 months. These are high quality. They do use a typical 3-pin connector. I'm sure you all recognize this. Found at almost any big rig dealership. Very easy to install, but you will notice one thing that sets these apart is going to be the fact that it's got an open back. And why is that? It's because these come with a dust cover. They come with all the hardware you need: screws, the bezels, screws for the front, everything stainless. But the dust covers are to allow you to change over to something like the Star HR4656 and HR4651, which this is your typical sealed beam that you're going to have in your trucks, typical H4656. If you go to the HR4656, it has a changeable 9007 bulb because your low beam is actually a low and high beam. It's dual function. That's why you end up having 3 wires and 3 pins in your low beam, and then your high beam only has 2. The HR4651 uses a 9005 bulb, very common, able to be found at any truck stop, easy to replace. And by having the removable dust cover in the back, you can now change your bulbs from inside the fender in a matter of minutes. No unscrewing these bolts time and time again to replace it. A couple minutes, a quick turn of your dust cover, and you can change your bulbs easily. Makes it very easy if you ever want to upgrade your bulbs to something like the Philips Night Guide Platinum for a little whiter light and a little more punch, or if you want to switch to an LED. You have to be selective because there isn't a ton of space in here. It's more than your original housings, but it's not limitless. So we do recommend something along the lines of the GTR Lighting CSP Mini. Is there a direct size fit? They're the same size as the bulbs they're meant to replace. Or the Morimoto 2-stroke 3.0, which will actually turn these into a heated housing because it pushes the heat forward against the lens from the fan circulating. It's a nice way for a lower cost that we've gotten customers a heated sealed beam. These Star ones are glass lens. This also is a great time to upgrade if you want to buy a LED housing, such as the very popular Poly Retro Bright, which is a classic look, classic style, period correct LED that comes in a modern white or a classic white to match your halogen. Or if you wanted to go to something like the JW Speaker 8800, which is tried, tested, and true. These do allow for any 4x6 sealed beam, and it just makes it easy work. For the Star, they of course come with the adapters. This is what they end up looking like, and this is a very, very popular upgrade for anybody that still wants halogen. They want that heated without going to an LED. Maybe they don't like the white of LED. Buying the Star and slapping them in these housings is a very, very popular option. Great light output. We'll end up showing you in another video how all the light outputs compare between all of these options. But just for now, you can check these out at btslighting.com, and they're going to be under assemblies, heavy duty, and reach out to support at btslighting.com if you have any questions.